guys, Max here. You might notice, had my haircut. You might notice it's a new set. I don't move my camera from my dad's very often because the only reason it was at my mum's was for videos. But all the photos I take here, the photos that are behind me, there's a photo over there. Yeah, they're all taken here, so I thought just leave my camera here. So this is probably going to be the new set. I'm just sat on my bed. If you haven't seen a tour of this very amazing wagon, the card will be linked up here so you guys can watch it. So one more thing, as in the intro you saw the solar panel and charge controller and stuff, and that's the fire going. It's keeping me warm. But the battery has been getting up to 12.3 with things plugged in, and it's been doing amazing, and it's completely overcast. It's just grey. There's just about enough light to not use lights in here, which will be good for tonight because you don't use the power. But yeah, I actually got it up to 12.3 all of last night, and it was on 12.2 this morning because I was charging my phone and stuff, and then I plugged a charger in and it went down 12.2, and then just in this cloudy light we're back up to 12.3. I mean, now it's set on 12.1 because I'm charging my phone, my battery, my speaker, I'm charging loads of things, but it's still on 12.1, it's not on 12. So that's all good. Just an update on all of that, and if you haven't watched the whole setup of that, it'll also be linked up in the card up here. So basically, this video, as you saw by the title, is about this company called Bimble Solar. If you're researching this because you want to know how good they are, stay tuned because they are good. And if you've just come across this video, I do recommend it if you're in a van, boat, off-grid, whatever, and you need some solar panels or solar setup, solar system, whatever, just check their website out in the description because yeah, they are amazing. So basically, I'm not sure how my dad came across them, but my dad came across them basically, and it's always been on my mind because obviously want to build a van, I'm future thinking. So I've always thought of Bimble. I put together my own little list of things and stuff, but now my mum's done the van, which if you haven't seen the tour, that's also linked up here. God, I'm going to run out of cards in a bit. I've done all the electronics and solar setup in there, and that was all the solar side of things was ordered off Bimble Solar, and they're great. So basically they're really good. So if you live in the UK, that's also another bonus because yeah, the delivery is quite fast, and they are set in one location. I can't remember off the top of my head, but if you live, I think, well, obviously near there, the delivery is really fast. We got ours in literally within the same week we ordered it. But basically it's a really nice place. Instead of looking on like Amazon, which has got other sellers that might not be good, or going onto the major websites of theirs but going over and ordering from different places, maybe the postage is more expensive. Bimble Solar is a really nice way of just combining it all. You get Victron equipment, you get just normal AGM batteries, you get lead acid batteries, you get all the solar systems, you get used panels, which are a great deal if you're on a budget, which is what we got for my mum's. £55 for a 255 watt panel, which was an absolute bargain. Definitely, they don't have that anymore, but always, if you're looking for a solar panel for your van in the next year or even a couple of months or whatever, look on the used because they do disappear and go, but be planned and just keep checking it for whatever size. Maybe you can get two of the same one. They sell budget range, they sell high range, they sell Victron, they just do it all. So I think it's an absolute amazing place to go. They also, if you go there, they can recommend you bits for your particular system. Like it's kind of a more, it's because it's a small business, they can really help you out. Like they can talk to you and they can go, okay, well you kind of need this more than this, maybe you shouldn't go for this but go for this instead, kind of thing. And also a great amazing thing that will come in really useful if you have absolutely no idea what solar to get. Obviously talk to people and maybe talk to the guys at Bimble Solar, and watch videos, but a really good thing they have is a solar calculator. So you put in, it doesn't have to be exact, like rough specs of what you're using, how much power your lights use, whether you've got an inverter, how much power you think that would use, and then they've also got at the bottom like over spec by, I think 20% it's set to by default, so that'll always make sure that you're definitely covered, but you can also increase that, so you've got like overspec by 40%, which would be crazy, but you could if you wanted to. And then you've also got how many hours of sunlight on average in a day, which it's also they do set a default and give you examples, so you're not completely stuck, and there's a how to use it. It's a really good website, but I definitely recommend it if you do not have a clue about what kind of size of solar to get. Definitely use that, because it will give you a rough estimation, and then it overspecs it, and then you can even just round that up to whatever that's available on their website. The only thing I might suggest, is what I'm going for, is they do have like only a few options for batteries. So if you want some specific batteries, maybe AGM, they don't sell many of them. They sell a few lead acid and a couple of lithium, but not many. So if you want batteries, I'd probably recommend Alpha batteries for that. But for the rest of the solar system, charge controller, cable, gland boxes, mounts, solar panel itself, fuses maybe not, maybe look on eBay, but you can get fuses from there easy. Fuse boxes, again, maybe get on eBay, because you can get smarter ones with switches and an individual. Yeah, you can just, they don't have many options for that, but they sell one that would work if you needed one, and more. Yeah, they just do loads. They also do wind power and chargers, like mains chargers, off-grid and on-grid equipment. It's just go check out their website, explore it, see if there's anything you need, because if you need anything to do with solar, off-grid, or just power, they'll probably have it. They also sell lights. I could go on for ages. Just have a look on their website. It'll be first thing linked in the description, because believe me, you need to check them out. So I hope that helped, and even if I didn't give you much information, I recommended the website, so then you can scroll down it. That would even be good. So if you did like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you smash the like button and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon, because that really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next video next Wednesday.